And we're back here, hole 10, par 3, 370. Tell us about this one, Ellen.
This one plays up to the right, up a pretty steep hill. The goal here is to hit that gap, looking like where Jess
actually goes to the deep side.
And there is a hole up there.
There's two different options. She takes the deep side.
But you don't want to be too far right on this one in the trees. You really want to give yourself a good look for a second shot.
That's great placement.
That is a great shot right there. You clear look at the basket. Again, it's uphill, so it really got to crank on your second shot.
And you don't want to be in that bush.
I was
straight ahead. I was there first round.
I was there the first round as well.
So everybody's in pretty good position here to get up and down. Rebecca throws it a little wide. That steep ditch on the right side keeps catching the backhand hyzers.
Even if you're in there, it's still a decent putt. You got to putt uphill.
Holly, too, kind of ends up on that right side. Jess throws a beautiful approach.
She had a great drive to be able to just clean
so up. Far. That's
is so far.
Yeah, she threw it 370 to get to there. I'm throwing a little approach with the joker. Left it a little wide, so I have a putt.
Again, the danger here is when putting, you want to put it in or lay it up because you hit and roll and it's going all the way down.
Ooh, nice. Great putt, Holly. That's got to be circle's edge at least.
Wow.
Here comes Rebecca, also with a tough putt. That grass is those bushes are high. Puts it in.
Madison Walker was in the same spot today, and she nailed that putt as well.
And here from a little 20-footer, and yay! So man, we're putting on a putting clinic here, aren't we?
Y'all made this hole look easy.
See if Jess can convert her little putt here. Oh, this is a piece of cake for her. Oh yeah.
Nice. So
great. Yeah, this definitely, nobody's getting the birdie here.
That would be a huge birdie. Yeah. That would have to be a throw-in.
So 46%, basically half and half, are getting pars versus the bogey. All right, hole 11. This is 318, but straight up a hill. Probably playing more like 360. What do you think?
I could see that. I know that two players, I believe, landed in circle 1 today. I just had a crush of a drive.
Just going with sidearm. Turns it over a little bit, but the edge is good, and she's got a little putt at it.
Oh, kick right. Looks like I made.
And it trickled, and it caught a roll. And is it going to stop anytime? Oof.
That's going to be a tough out. That was definitely a bad kick.
Now she's blocked behind that tree and the tall grass. Rebecca with a great shot.
She just
pumped it up there.
It misses the trees. It has a chance for circle 1.
That's all you can really do from there.
Yep.
All right, so Rebecca's here about 50 feet. And she puts it in.
With
boom! That was a huge putt. And not only was it way uphill, you can't even see it in the video, but there's also a ceiling there. So she's got to miss the high ceiling up the hill, throws it in.
Center.
That was some exciting stuff right there.
Good job, Rebecca.
So now Jessica jokes, so now I got to make it. And so she takes a little run at it. But she does a nice throw at it, though. Here you go, Holly, trying to get her par. Just barely misses left.
Definitely a good out from where she was. That's a tough spot. And for the bird,
I'm also trying. I was trying to be tricky with a little Anheuser putt.
Solid run.
I don't think it went right at all.
Cleaning up her par. So how many birdies on this hole today?
Oh, good question. We are looking at a whole bunch of 1. Miss Rebecca with the throw-in from, they're calling it 60 feet. Probably about right.
Good job, Rebecca.
Yeah, it was a great. She didn't throw that in, though. She putted that. She's got a strong putt.
Definitely did.
Yeah. All right. So great shot, Rebecca.
What hole is next? Is this hole 12 next?
We're headed to hole 12.
I love hole 12. So this is a sidearm dream.
534.
Plays down, the shadows are there at the bottom of the hill, to the right, through a gap, and out into this field where the basket is.
I turned this over into the rough. Yesterday I had a putt for 2.
Wow. That's
And then
impressive because did you get a skip off the drive or you just pure?
I think I hit a tree and it put me by the pin.
That's huge to get it all the way down there.
Huge shot by Jess. Nice hyzer flip down the hill. Perfectly
That's the sidearm
positioned.
shot. Wow.
Comes Holly, throwing her starlights, backhand. A nice shot.
Paige
just under that big tree on the right.
Paige just floated one down. It looked like she threw a putter today. Just floated it down there, right in the middle of the fairway.
Throwing my approach, get through.
Great shot. And this is all downhill right here. There's this like shoot down to the basket, and then it opens up into this wide field.
Rebecca throws a great approach. Nice, beautiful turnover through that gap. The left side of that gap is nasty, too. You do not want to be over there.
I think
here's Holly. Cuts it a little tight.
Branch.
Yeah, and ends up over here on the left.
Just like you were saying, left is.
And then she runs at it. Just misses. Got a little comebacker. Here's Jess's second shot. You know, she's.
Great.
I mean, she's not quite putting, but she's close. Yeah, she's at like 100 feet.
That is definitely where you want to be. You want to be in that area, in that small gap. Just kind of takes the pressure off the putt. Nice upshot.
Definitely.
Good job, Rebecca.
So this is a huge par 3, 534 par 3. And we had 0 birdies, but lots of 3s. And man, a 3 is good here.
Our card today, the chase card, we all parred it. Played it pretty well. Everybody just had a solid drive down to that opening. And then
with so much danger. It's surprising there aren't some higher scores here even.
Exactly.
So all the women played this pretty good today. All right. And we're back here, hole 13, par 4, 516. Rebecca crushes it a little bit to the right, though, but she'll be fine over there. Throwing a little flex of this outlaw.
Straight up the fairway. It's a smart play. Now, keep in mind, there is no OB on this hole. You could throw, that is the other fairway to the next hole, but you could throw over there and still be safe. And it's actually kind of a better shot to get all the way out there.
Jessica going for some big distance.
Right up the fairway. It's where you want to be.
And Holly also with a good shot.
Yeah, all 4 great drives.
Yep, everybody's going to be looking for a precise approach to get close to the pin here. Holly saws it off a little bit. That uphill is way more than it looks on video, so it's really tricky to get it to turn.
Nice flex shot up there. That is a smart play.
And Jess also with a flex that comes out beautiful.
Yep.
Gonna give her
a little bit up there to the left.
And give her a nice look inside the circle. And Rebecca.
Crushing it up there as well.
Yep, she's a little short, but everybody's going to be approaching here to the left.
Holly just parked it on her 3rd shot.
Rebecca with a little run.
Another run at it.
Yeah, she's got such a good long putt.
Look for birdie.
Here about 50 feet.
Oh.
And Jess for the 3.
Woohoo! All right, Jess. Way to
Holly
clean
said
that
that she would give Jess $10 if she made this 3. I think Holly owes her $10.
Oh, tell her to pay up,
Yeah,
Holly, if you're
up.
listening.
She did say, Holly, just so you know, yeah. She actually did say to meet her in the parking lot later. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good hole. We only had 2 birdies on it, 2 3s, but there's also, you know, a lot of pars, and then there's some bogeys. So I think good score separation. It's a great hole for the ladies. How'd your card do on this one?
I believe there was 1 birdie. Pretty sure there was 1 birdie.
All right, hole 14. This is way downhill, 375.
To a raised basket.
A great scoring hole for the ladies. Jess throws a great shot. She's a little wide on left side. Here we go. We see Rebecca nice and flat out there. Gets around those blocker trees and puts her by the basket. Here I'm throwing a rare backhand. Comes out how I want. And
it's a good play for sure. You want that almost Spike Heiser look in there, and get a good skip off the ground if you can.
And here's Holly. Sauce it off a little bit. She's going to be early of those blocker trees.
But still, if you punch through that gap, you still have a look at the basket. Now, on this hole, I actually went the sidearm route.
70-footer for the deuce.
We heard that cheer from up on the next basket. We're like, wow, somebody must have canned a huge putt.
She really did. Shortest drive, longest putt, what? Best score.
Wow, that was great. Paige.
Here comes Jess with her nice little Anheuser putt.
Oh,
barely misses it. I mean, she's like 40 feet there. Here I'm about 20 feet.
Oh, the bird.
Tricky. And it goes in.
Great putt.
Those elevated baskets are tricky.
They are tricky.
It's a weird height. And Rebecca for the two. Great drive there.
3 twos on your card?
3 of them, yeah.
We had 2 twos on our card. I guess I almost aced it, the guy told me. And then Paige hit like a 35-foot putt through the trees. It was amazing. Huge shout out to Stockton Windjammers. They sponsored this basket. I want to give them a shout out.
Nice. This is a great hole. Our card went 2-2-2-3. The field itself, 25% birdies, 50% pars, 25% bogeys. Good stuff.
Hole 15.
The hole 15, 400 feet. This is a gettable too, but it's really far, and it's a tough uphill on the green. I'm throwing on the left side, kind of filtering through that tree.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Great shot. Down there in the fairway. Easy up and down.
Go Holly. Trying to throw a nice turnover. Really beautiful.
Yeah, you can really play that hill down. I mean, if you just aim right at the basket, it's a very steep drop off after that.
Perfect angle. Here's Jess. Now, Jess had like a 12-footer at this yesterday and got the 2. Today, unfortunately, she misses that angle a little bit. Is going to scramble here.
Tree sticky.
Tough upshot, but she
nice flex
nails
shot.
it, and it's leaning on the medal.
Don't hit your head, Jess.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Here's Rebecca's also trying to recover from a tough tee shot. Nice approach. Puts her right at the edge of the circle. Yep. See if she can convert that one.
I believe 2 of the ladies on our card actually were circle 1 and 2
off the tee.
Drive, off the tee.
Throwing a little jokery approach. Yep. And then Holly's going to have a little putt here.
Oh, great drive.
Ooh, she wanted that one so bad. It was so close.
Again, it's a little bit more uphill than it looks on camera, but that was a great run by Holly.
A little timing there. A little 12-footer.
Par.
Feels like a 20-footer. All right.
Clean up. It looked like you were putting to the downhill.
Yeah.
Yep, a little death putting.
Yeah, a little.
Good conversion. And then I think.
So nobody got this one today, but I don't know. Did anybody get on your card yesterday?
I don't think so.
I think Jess might have been the only 2 yesterday. But it's a lot. This is a pretty, I mean, I think the wind play was really good. 75% got the 3.
A great stat, for sure.
Yeah.
Job, ladies.
So, I mean, even though the hole is hard to get the 2 on. And we're back here with 16, 354 downhill par 3. This is a very gettable 2 for the ladies. I flexed mine a little far left, but
I do like that flex shot. I did that the first day and actually got the birdie on the first day. The backhand route, though, if you can just get it through that gap past that tree.
It's a slight hyzer flip with a fairway driver or something, and Holly gives herself a look right at the edge of the circle. And here's Jess choosing the backhand. This almost the same line, but it looks like it flexes a little too far for her.
Even if you're down there, you still have a look at the basket. It's pretty easy up and down, but hitting that gap and having a look at 2 is
Rebecca
really nice.
threw that a little wide, and unfortunately it hit that tree, and it's dropped straight below her. But she makes a beautiful approach.
Good recovery.
Beautiful approach. She's right next to the basket. So here's Jess's approach. She's always got a really nice run from that distance.
Oh. Those are always exciting.
And I'm throwing a little backhand here. Pretty nervous. I messed this one up yesterday.
Should get us.
But it worked.
Skip.
I got a little 12-footer. Nice. And Holly,
great drive.
For 2. Oh, shade left.
Madison Walker on our card got the 2 today.
Nice.
She pured her drive down there inside circle 1.
Rebecca recovering. Nice.
Solid putt.
Great scramble there by her.
She has such good form, such solid, consistent form with her putting.
Yeah, it looks like Madison was the only one to get the 2 today. So tough hole. But there was a lot of, and there's 2s, 3s, 4s, and even a 5 on this hole. So this is a great hole for the ladies.
It's great to get a birdie, but man, it still feels good to get a par on that one, making it through all those trees.
Yeah, it's got the early block and the late block.
A sigh of relief before hole 17.
Yeah.
The big end.
All right, so a bunch of threes for us. Not any movement here. But now we're coming into this big bomber, 17, 525, kind of downhill off the tee, but then a huge uphill on the approach.
I know the main goal here is you really don't want to be in that ditch area. It's hard footing down there. Some players like to go way far right so that they don't even have to mess with the ditch.
Jess going big, but leaves it a little low, so it kind of cut rolls right. Doesn't get all the D she wants there. Holly with a nice flip up. Floating, 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 floating. And she's going to be in the flat ground.
Yeah, that is a solid
boomer.
shot. It's where you want to be. Great shot.
Becca.
Hit the smash backhand. Good.
And in the ditch. But, you know, it's pretty hard to not be in the ditch.
Yeah. Honestly, a 4 on this hole is...
Jess leaves this one a little low as well on the turnover.
Missed the bush, I think.
She did. She filtered. Yeah, she's in front of it. So she'll have a putt. Yeah. Rebecca, a little early up that hill.
Stand at those woods.
So she's going to be on that left side.
On the edge.
Still relatively open. Yeah. I'm throwing a mongoose here up the hill. And it flexes where I want.
Really love that play. That flex shot on that hill, that's what I like doing. I didn't throw it as far as you, but...
Holly throwing that eagle again. Gets it up. It kind of fades off a little left, but she's going to be right at the edge of the circle.
Giving it a run. It's a little bit of a drop-off behind the basket. You can get a roll.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, it's kind of mounded, even though you can't really see it from this angle. Jess making a beautiful run. She has such a nice Anheuser.
She does. It's a very unique putt.
And Holly giving it a run. She's wide right, and that's going to leave her a comebacker.
Oh, yep. See, it probably got just a little bit of roll.
Which, yeah. She set herself up in great position, but then this green is no joke. Rebecca with a great putt there.
Wow, that was great.
Great putt to save her par.
And I believe Paige on our card, she got the birdie on this. She drove it far right, had a beautiful upshot.
Holly with a nice putt, and then Jess and I are going to tap in our 3 and our 4. Yeah, only 2 birdies on this one. It's a good hole though. I think it's definitely.
It's a true par 4.
I think almost any of the women in our field can get to this one. Mm-hmm. Just tricky to be out of the ditch and then all the way up the hill with the right angles. All right, so we got a race for second kind of going here. All right, hole 18, left side OB, 315 up the hill. I think it plays a pretty good sidearm off the tee.
It is a great sidearm hole. You can play a little bit of a skip. You really take the out of bounds out of the equation.
Jessica with a flip up, her standard, great shot.
Good sidearm. And a turnover backhand.
Yeah, great turnover. Ends up in the short grass. Holly playing a pretty conservative shot here. Nice up the fairway. Now we're going to approach the green here. Yep. Up and to the right, still the OB on the left. You got this low ceiling kind of coming down if you're too tight on the right.
That tree branch that's hanging there definitely makes it a challenge. You want to stay out of that, but after you pass that, it's
right at the circle's edge, past that tree. I'm trying to get a skip here, but it's straight. It goes straight.
Yep.
Up that hill.
It's always kind of tricky on this course getting a skip. I haven't figured it out yet either.
The grass is pretty tall. Holly a little short there, so she'll be inside the circle though.
Is that a drive?
This is Jess's drive. Putt for 2. Leaves it up there. Oh, so close.
Great run.
Beautiful, beautiful shot there. All right, so Rebecca, edge of the circle, just barely. Holly to save her 3.
Strong finish. Nice putt.
Great putt.
And this hole's fun because the leaderboard's right behind, so you're trying not to look at it, and you just want to putt and get out of there. And nice. Great round, Sarah.
Thanks. And there's always a gallery, too, either whether they're watching us or watching the tee-off on hole 1.
Hole 1 right there, yep.
There's always a bunch of people watching this green. And just tapping out her 3. So there we have it. The ladies' action for day 2. What do you think, Ellen? How was the day for you guys?
The day was great for us. I know it was a battle. Paige Bierka shot 3 down, I think. Solid. Just really fun. She's a great putter.
Great. Yeah. And our card, we had a lot of fun. I mean, luck, you know, but she really had a great back, you know, so that was fun to watch her play there. Yeah. What do we got here? Wrapping up, I guess I got a little 6-stroke lead.
It's a good little
you and let's see, Paige and who's in second?
Paige and I are tied for second right now. And, Jessica Weese is in third or
fourth, I guess, one back.
So that's the lead card for tomorrow.
Yeah, and man, anything can happen out
3
there.
3 sidearm players on the lead card tomorrow.
Ooh, maybe. Do you think this is a sidearm course?
I think it plays really well with the sidearm.
Okay. I like it when they're like that. All right. Well, thanks to everybody for watching, and we're going to look forward to seeing round 3. Check us out tomorrow. We're going to be battling it out in the morning, and then you'll get to join us in the afternoon. Thanks for watching. Thank you to all the sponsors that support the Pro Tour, and for anybody who's out there supporting the ladies.
See you all tomorrow. Thank you.